Today we are going to discuss about the European monetary system. So what is the EMS? The European monetary system, commonly known as the EMS, was created on March 13, 1979. It was an agreement between several European countries which links their currencies in hopes to stabilize and share the economic and political advantages that are associated with other larger countries. It was founded after the collapse of the Bretton Woods Agreement in order to help foster economic and political unity within the European Union and pave the way for a future common currency. Today, 19 out of the 27 member states of the European Union are members of the Eurozone, a monetary union that has adopted the euro. How does it affect the lives of people? Take, for example, you are a Spaniard, earning 60,000 euros a year and holding about a 4,000 euro balance on your credit card. And then suddenly, Spain opts out of the Eurozone. Your salary will then be converted to Spanish peseta. The money you now have is 60,000 peseta. But a month after the conversion date, your money will be devalued because of the higher exchange rate of the euro versus the peseta, valuing it to only 30,000 euros, half of what you could have gotten if Spain would have remained in the Eurozone. The EMS has two components, an artificial unit of account named the European Currency Unit, or the ECU, and a fixed exchange rate system known as the Exchange Rate Mechanism, the ERM. The ERM was mainly a stabilized exchange rate system where the currencies of contributing countries were allowed to fluctuate within pre-specified bands. It was also created to be a preparation for the introduction of a single currency, the euro. Ideas of establishing a single currency began after World War II, when the leaders of several European countries recognized the aftermath of the war in Europe. In order to promote cooperation and peace, the European Economic Community was established. It was created to help break down trade barriers among Western European countries. Ultimately, the creation of the euro, or the single currency in Europe, was to avoid another war. Their main idea was if states freely trade with each other and share their institutions, then they are less likely to engage in war. What is the Eurozone? The Eurozone is an economic and geographic sector that comprises of all the European Union countries that have integrated the euro as their national currency. Which countries are parts of it? Austria, Belgium, Cyprus, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, the Netherlands, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Spain. What are the advantages and disadvantages of using a single currency? Well, the advantages are elimination of costs of converting currencies, increased price transparency, competition and efficiency, as well as inward investment, and the elimination of exchange rate uncertainty. The disadvantages, however, are problems in government debts, the economy, labor production, or unemployment in one country affects all the others, lack of strong government to assist laws, taxes, and regulation in relation to the euro, and the independent monetary policies of each country has to be changed in relation to other countries who would also be using the euro. After the global crisis back in 2008-2009 and the ensuing economic aftermath, the foundational European monetary system policy has shown major problems. Member states like Greece, Ireland, Spain, Portugal, and Cyprus experienced high national deficits that later came known as the European sovereign debt crisis. These countries could not resort to devaluation since they don't have national currencies, and they were not prohibited to spend in order to offset employment rates. To remain having a unified single currency arrangement is a beneficial decision to keep the economy of the European Union afloat. Because of this, it removes a theoretical barrier which divides each member state from one another. Economic benefits are not the only reason why European countries should continue using the euro. sustained transactions with their neighbor countries lessen the risks of another war, which is one of the EU's main goals. Also, free flow trade among states is a quintessential value that the EU regulates and is made possible by maintaining a single currency, the euro.